Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in to yet again another Champions League live stream watch along this evening. Of course, we'll be covering the second leg of Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. The citizens going all the way to Munich and they'll be hoping to obviously secure yet again another place in yet again another semi-final of a European competition. For me, and as we were speaking about last night, I anticipate Manchester City to go all the way and potentially win this competition. And the main key to that, as it has been the case in the Premier League this season, is Erling Haaland. We've seen City last year in a similar position, potentially going into the semi-finals against Real Madrid, and just didn't quite kill that tie off over the two legs. But they've got the machine that is in Haaland, and I think he will be the final puzzle in the jigsaw for Manchester City in Europe. But big up there, chat, as well. Hope you've all had a fantastic day, and you've all looked... Well, you've all had a great day anyway. Let me know what you've been up to anyway. And if you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. Put your bell notification on as well to stay tuned on all the latest live stream watch-alongs. We'll be covering the Juventus Sporting Lisbon first leg tie, which I'm looking forward to. It should be a very hugely anticipated fixture. Obviously, Lisbon knocking out Arsenal, given the great exploits Arsenal have been doing in the Premier League, but didn't quite work in Europe for the Gunners. But yeah, we'll be watching that tomorrow, so get your notifications on as well. Put your bell notification on so you always do get notified. But let's get to everyone, the most important people on the channel, and that is you, chat. And of course, if you are watching on the repeat, let us know your thoughts on the game in particular as well. But let's get to Henry Henry's getting a lovely chippy dinner. We'll join chat when I get back home. Henry, that's fantastic. I did drop a sub to your channels as well, Henry. I was subscribed on my other, obviously my other YouTube channel anyway. But if you make sure you do head over to Henry's channel as well, drop her a subscribe. Massive supporter of my channel and everyone's content as always. But big up there, Panov. Hope you're well, matey. And alright, Jack. Alright, lad. How are we? Big up there, Bri. How are we, matey? Big up, John. Big up, John. Hope you had a great day as well, matey. A massive thank you to every single one for tuning in. And Drew service again today. Home by 5 though. Well, Bri, as I said, it's a very important role that everyone, when they're called upon, need to do anyway. And hopefully it's all good, mate. And hopefully it's not a long one, but it's over and done with, and you can get back to your working schedule anyway. But big up there, John. Chat, score prediction. Surprisingly, I actually got a score prediction right. Hey! What was it last night? I did predict Real Madrid to win 2-0 in the second leg, and they did. You just know my predictions. It's always a bit of fun anyway, but you know how shocking mine are. I've give up predicting Liverpool games because I have jinxed them this season. But it's sound when it's none about, well, it's not Liverpool, so happy days. I've gone with, as you can see there, I've gone with a 2-0 Manchester City win in this evening's game. I think they'll have too much firepower, as always, as being the case, especially in the Premier League. But we'll get to the starting 11s in a little second, but we'll get through everyone's comments. Nice one for that, Bri. Obviously, dropping Henry's channel link in the description, well, in the comment section below. Big up there, Raymond. How are we, matey? Hope you had a good day, mate. Big up, Scouse. How are we? Absolutely bloody legends. How's your day been, chat, anyway? I've just been doing... obviously, it's deadline city for everyone. If you're in college or if you're in university or school... Obviously, your deadlines are fastly approaching, and anyone in uni or whatever, got any exams, good luck, and you're all smash it anyway. But I've got a couple of deadlines coming up this week, so I've had to get bits and bobs in anyway, get it submitted, and then I can kind of relax. But big up there, John. John's gone with a 3-1 Manchester City win in the second leg. I'd agree with you there, John. I think they will have too much firepower. And it will be Erling Haaland yet again haunting Bayern Munich, as he did for large portions at his time at Borussia Dortmund. Don't call me up again. Big up, mate. And, oh, sorry there, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew's comments. Hello, Jack, mate. Seeing that mount to LFC looks increasingly likely. Also, I think City will win, but the UEFA Champions League, some weird things have happened. Yeah, Andrew, big up there, mate. Obviously, chat if you missed the video before to come on here. I did do a little short anyway, which would be looking increasingly likely Liverpool will be signing Mason Mount. I don't know, delved into his statistics and his versatility, really. You know, I'm a massive advocate for Mason Mount in this Liverpool team. I think he's going to be at the right price, first and foremost. If it's the right price for Liverpool, I think he's what Jurgen Klopp would do to that lad. I'll tell you what, we can get him for anywhere under 50 million. It's an absolute bloody steal, and it's a deal that I think Liverpool should be all over anyway. Definitely improves off the back of he's 10 times the player Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and likes of Naby Keita, our chat. But Scouse has gone with Bayern 5, City 2, Bayern on pens. Scouse, if we've got that, bloody hell, we'll be made up anyway. There's our mate Sadio Mane. Spoke about him last night. And I'll have a quick look in the subs bench chat, but we'll rattle through the starting 11s in little seconds. I'm just going to check if Sadio's on the bench for this evening. You anticipate him to be, but I doubt. Yeah, there's no way they've left him out of the squad. Yeah, so you got Alphonso Davies, Gnabry, Gravenberch, Mane, Mazraoui, Muller, Sarr, Stanisic and Tell all on the bench for Bayern Munich. But we'll get into the starting 11s. Start with the home team. Jan Sommer, Pavard, Upamecano, De Ligt, João Cancelo playing against his parent club. We've seen this story written already. Remember? Felipe Coutinho haunting Barcelona in the Champions League knockouts. It's allowed, there are rules. So Cancelo, could he potentially dump Manchester City out this evening? We'll find out. Obviously got Joshua Kimmich, Goretzka playing in the 2-6s. Obviously Leroy Sané, Musiala, Kingsley Coman and Chip Moteng as well leading the line. And obviously Manchester City with that adopted 3-back system that has seen them play really well this year. You got Edison, Nathan Ake, Diaz, Akanji, obviously John Stones, Rodri, both playing those 6 pivot roles. And then the midfield 4 alongside from left to right is Jack Grealish, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and the machine that is Erling Haaland. He'll be well and truly up for this game, chat. Make sure you are smashing that like button as well, everyone, if you haven't already done so. Massively helps out the channel, and he's bloody smashed it last night, as always. But yeah, I'm excited, chat. I've gone with it, as you can see there, 2-0 to Bayern Munich, to Manchester City, sorry. I anticipate them to very much do the business this evening. But, as we've seen in the past, chat, Manchester City in European competition, and Pep Guardiola overthinking certain moments in Europe at his time at his time at Bayern as well, and at his time at Manchester City as well. It's not as easy when you've not got a Leo Messi in your team, is it? But bear with 1 second there, chat. Yeah, players just coming out of Thomas Tuchel just come out of the tunnel now. Obviously, they were in similar dugouts, well, opposite dugouts this season for Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel, tell you what, it's a great appointment for Bayern. I think once Thomas Tuchel gets his players in, gets used to the philosophy as well, to his system, I think he'll do wonders for Bayern in the next couple of years if he's there. And Bayern will win the Bundesliga title this year. I know they're going through like a very tricky moment this season, but who isn't, in all honesty, this year? Big up there, Henry. She's watching the Benfica game. Keep us updated in that game chat as well. But Brian's gone with a 2-2. Scout's gone with a 5-2. Hopefully that's the case, mate. Love that. Alright, Scouts are pan off. Yeah, of course. How are we, chat? Nice one, Henry. Eamon's gone with a 2-1 win to Bayern. We'll be all made up if Bayern win tonight, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be Manchester City. Probably City. I get a nice early goal. That's what Pep Guardiola and Erling Haaland will be wanting from a City perspective, because if City get a goal or two, it's arrivederci to Bayern Munich anyway. Au revoir. Up there, Henry steak and kidney pie. Oh, lovely. Sounds lovely, that, Henry. Enjoy. And if anyone's having a tea, let us know what you're having. I'll just add a burger. Burger and chips before we come on air then. But big up there, Brian. Romano, the real one. Not Connor. Big up there, Brian. We love you, Connor. We do. Oh, Connor, we love you. Big up there, the Cop Council. Nice, just such a curry too. Oh, lovely stuff. But right, looks like everyone's having pie and chips tonight, are they? Happy days. Connor, you know the score. Can't eat spicy food. I think it upsets everyone's belly, Henry, but I love me Indian cuisine. Really nice. Manu in the bench. Maybe that will be a punch. Hey! Big up there, Matthias. Hope you all, mate. Yeah, but keep us updated, of course, in the other game chat. He's done a fantastic job last night. But we have players are on the halfway line now, just about to kick off. But yeah, Antonio Silva is Benfica. Is being scouted by Liverpool. Massive talent. Matthias side, you've got a lot of very talented players in Portugal, as we know. But big up there, Daz. Hope you're well, Daz. Massive thank you for tuning in, mate. Chat, smash the like button as well. Massively helps out. Can we get to at least 20 likes before we do kick off here? We're halfway there. Absolute bloody legends. But yeah, Daz, how are we, mate? Most importantly, how are you, chat? Hope you've all had a fantastic day. And if you've missed me latest short on the channel, obviously it's in relation to Mason Mount. Looks like he's going to be joining Liverpool in the summer. By the way, I think Fabrizio Romano confirmed on his channel today that LFC will negotiate with McAllister's agent in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, Andrew. It was very well publicised before Fabrizio mentioned it anyway. But of course, when Fabrizio talks about any transfer news relating to Liverpool or any team for that matter, everyone, of course, takes it as gospel, even though the information was out there like weeks before. But big up there, Storm. Nice one, matey. Hope you're well. Lasagna, coleslaw, and chips. Oh, bloody hell. Chat, do we all like lasagna? Bloody, I don't know what we're waiting for kickoff here. Must be something to do with the referee or whatever. But yeah, lasagna. Lasagna's up there for me, Eamons. Especially homemade lasagna. Ooh, I like that. Good to hear, Daz. Good to hear, matey. But yeah, big he did, Andrew, yeah. I'd say what, if we can get McAllister in chat from Liverpool point of view, and we can add Mason Mount to that. Of course, obviously, we would like to see Mason Mount come in, but not as our first or second choice midfielder. We need Mason Mount on top of a couple more midfielders. That would be fantastic. Yeah, Matthias, big up there, mate. Because it's been a mad news day for Liverpool. And we are finally underway here, chat. I don't know why kickoff was delayed. Bayern are shooting from right to left. But yeah, big up there, Messiah saying. Fabrizio Romano also mentioned today that Carvalho seemed to be heading out the door at Liverpool. That's correct, mate. But it looks like potentially it might be on loan, which I think me and the lads and all of us have spoke this season about Carvalho. It made sense. If Liverpool are to loan him out next year, then great. Get him first team football, especially at a Premier League team. Whether that be back at Fulham or, of course, the other team that was potentially in for him prior to his move to Liverpool, because there was 2 clubs in for him. Obviously, one of them being Liverpool, but I'm not too sure what the second team was. But yeah, Mount, McAllister and a proper DM. That would be a great window, and I think if we can move 1 or 2 players out in terms of value-wise, and we can get about 10, 15 million for 1 or 2 players in the other direction, we could potentially get another player, but it's just about getting the right players in first and foremost. But I think we've seen today as well, chat. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano's been a very busy fella. Was it Chelsea reports today saying that they need to move on at least 10 players, obviously to keep up to date with the FFP regulations. If that's the case for Chelsea, of course, they'll be getting, hopefully Liverpool can get a cut price deal on Mason Mount. Ball in. Good early ball in there by Munich. Moteng was hanging in around the 6-yard box. It was a good clearance. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a poor ball by João. I'll tell you what, the atmosphere, chat, if you're listening to it at home as well, it's absolutely superb. You get proper atmospheres in the Bundesliga. Thomas Tuchel frustrated already, but I think he's probably frustrated because he can see exactly what he's been training all week to do, to exploit those spaces in behind City. Not a lot of spaces, as we've seen this season, but there's always the occasional opportunity for teams. Chelsea didn't capitalise on their opportunities, especially in the early stages last night, chat, did they? And we called it. And as is Real Madrid capitalising up the other end in the second half and put that tie to bed. But yeah, big up there, Russ. Hope you're well, matey. But yeah, big up there, Andrew, Jack. I think I might watch the last 4 episodes of Mandalorian. Also, I'd take Timber for my ex. Very talented player, Andrew. Not seen a lot of him, but as we spoke about last night, he's very versatile. Can play right back as well, but he's predominantly a centre half. And he's at a good age as well, 23, 24. Might be a bit younger than that, so apologies. What are we saying, chat? We reckon João Cancelo's celebrating tonight because he got booed in the face like when he come on. So if I was João Cancelo, I'd probably start kissing the Bayern Munich badge. Yeah. Yeah, that's been the rumour today, Henry. His girlfriend or his wife potentially looking at homes at Liverpool. So we'll find out if any of those rumours come to fruition. But yeah, Bayern at the early moments as we approach the 5th minute mark here. Very high press up the pitch. Kanji with a diagonal switch there. But priority for Munich tonight, as we know, as for a lot of teams when they play City, stifling the creativity of Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, mistake here. It was just about offside there. But the referee, excellent officiating. Before that offside call was given, he's called it back for a free kick. Or has he? No, he's went with the... It looked like he originally had gives the foul. Yeah, it's a right call by the official. But yeah, bit rash from Ruben Diaz, even though it was offside, but it's not an area of the pitch that you need to be giving Bayern potential free kicks, especially this early on in the game. Yeah, Chelsea need to sell players by June the 30th. That way they can go on this season's books and offset January. Anything after that is next season and won't help them. Spot on there, Brian. Nice one for that, mate. It's interesting reading that, mate. And I think all eyes will be on Chelsea in terms of having a car boot sale. In terms of getting a couple of players out. Big up there, Daz. Do you think we will be in the Champions? Who do you think will be the Champions League? Is that Daz? Who do you think will win this season, Daz, or who do you think will be getting Champions League next season? For next year, I've still got hope. I know you've been saying for the last couple of weeks, Jack, it's over, but it's not over till it's over. Especially if Newcastle do well and truly bottle it. think when we've all looked at the points total this last couple of weeks, I think Newcastle need to win 5 out of the last 8 games, but of course Liverpool need to win 8 from 8. It's a foul on Kevin De Bruyne there by Matthias de Ligt. Tell you what, take something to keep Kevin De Bruyne down. He's not a player to stay down easy. As Erling Haaland sorting out his hair. Thomas Tuchel's having a word with the referee here. We know how animated he gets, the German, in the dugout. Especially this season, him and Conte. It's like an episode of Corrie. But yeah, Daz, I think it will be. I think this year, of course, City and Arsenal finishing first and second. And yeah, United have got third by all accounts, unless something ridiculous happens with them. But it wouldn't put it past Manchester United to do that. But yeah, I'm hoping, and I'll say Liverpool. Call me deluded. I am deluded, but we're getting top 4, chat. We're getting top 4. But in terms of, to win it, Daz, yeah, as I said at the top of the show, Daz, if City can do the job here tonight, I anticipate them to beat Real Madrid. Oh, opportunity here now. Kingsley Coman gets an early ball in. Oh, shocking delivery by the Frenchman. It was just too much power on that cross. Ball back in. Cleared by Ake. It's done the job. But what an opportunity there for Bayern Munich. Oh, what an opportunity there, chat. It was an attack down that right-hand side. Ball drifted into the penalty area. It was a good 5 yards, 2 ahead of Moteng. They massively missed him in the first leg. Had no outlet at all. Again, at the Etihad last week. But yeah, for me, I think City will win the Champions League this season, chat. Mainly due to the fact, as I said, Erling Haaland. We all watched City against Real last year. It could have literally been about 10 goals to City. Just didn't take their opportunities. Kingsley Coman now. He's running at Nathan Ake. He's broken into the penalty area. He's cutting across. Oh, it's just about cleared. Needed that extra midfield runner. Did Bayern Munich. But this is very promising for the Germans. Nathan Ake. Not a lot of teams. We know Nathan Ake is probably one of City's player of the seasons, of course, apart from Erling Haaland, but Nathan Ake playing down that left-hand channel for City this season has been superb. Second to none, but Kingsley Coman, he's had the better of the Dutchman in the early stages, and it's such a promising opportunity for Bayern. You just got to keep on giving the ball to Kingsley Coman, get him running. Ake, he's causing all sorts of problems. Is that going to be a yellow card? Leon Goretzka. I'll tell you what, it's been a bit feisty from both teams. Erling Haaland having a good whinge. Won't mess with Leon Goretzka. My man's built like a double-decker bus. It's got shoulders. Shoulders absolutely massive. Big physical presence. In the middle of the park, Leon Goretzka for Bayern Munich. But a bit of respite for Manchester City in the early opening 10 minutes of this game. João Cancelo, he's going to be getting a yellow card. And I'll tell you what, Thomas Tuchel's he's going to be getting at least a yellow card very soon, Thomas Tuchel, because I'm very surprised he hasn't been sent off. He's practically on the pitch. He's about 5 yards outside of his technical area. Thomas Tuchel. That's what João Cancelo saying. That was his first tackle of the game. If Enzo cost 120, what on earth does Haaland cost? 700 mil, Rob? Probably that. Very jealous not being involved at this stage. I've been spoiled by Jurgen. I think we all have, Rob. Definitely. But yeah, City, I'd say, Daz, to win the Champions League this year. Brian's gone Real for Daz. Real for John as well to win the Champions League. Bayern looking good. The Ravens. Goal Inter. Henry, I tell you what. The Inter don't need any encouragement this evening, chat. They have got a date with AC Milan in the semis. Oh, that is going to be absolutely a naughty fixture. Inter versus AC, if they can do the business into tonight. It will go down in the history books. Chat, have Inter and AC played each other? I'm guessing they have in the Champions League, or is it like one of them where it's like Liverpool and Manchester United really have never played in the Champions League against each other? Pretty sure, yeah, they haven't. Obviously, we played Man United in the Europa League, as we spoke about last night, but have Inter and AC played each other in knockout football, chat? I'm guessing they have, surely. Forza Inter. Barella. Daz, I'm telling you, he's my boy, Barella. You should know me. If you've been watching my channel for the last couple of years, I've been crying out for Liverpool to sign Barella. I wish he didn't score tonight, because every single goal he scores, chat, it's an extra bloody 10 million on top of his price tag. Surely got to be a foul there on Kingsley Coman. This referee's bottled it, I think, chat. I know we're off 18 minutes in, but it's not having a great start, the ref. Brella score. Big up there, chat. So 1-0 to Inter. Is that 3-0 on aggregate, chat? They didn't win 2-0 in the first leg. I think they did. So that is more or less good night. Benfica by the looks of it. Or was it 1-0 the first leg? Bloody forgot. Russ, Jack, do you think the English clubs have been unlucky in Europe this season? I'd say with your lot, Russ. Obviously, Sporting. I've watched them a couple of times, and we'll be watching them tomorrow evening. But suppose yes and no, Russ. We spoke about that last night, mate, didn't we? In terms of English clubs. I think that's the most frustrating thing, chat, for all of us Liverpool fans. If we only beat Napoli, it's, of course, if, buts and maybes. But Liverpool would have been in the side of the draw that Napoli would have been in. But it wasn't to be. Oh, good save by Sommer. Tell you what, Kevin De Bruyne is limping all over the place here. And if he used to go off early for Manchester City, I know they're 3-0 up, City, but he's so important to that Manchester City system, as we know. But I'd say yes and no, Russ. At the end of the day, it's all about you create your own looking football for me. Coman found Pavard. It's a poor ball by Pavard. Kingsley Coman, he's absolutely terrorising this City back line so far. Need to capitalise their opportunities, Bayern. Kimmich, looking for that diagonal switch. Upamecano needs a much better game than the first leg. He got absolutely ran ragged. Erling Haaland was turning him upside down, left, right. Didn't have the best of game, did he? The French centre-half. He's got not on an RD Bucanati, has he, chat? Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you are new as well, chat. Try to get those likes up to 20 before we get to our time. Be muchly appreciated. Yeah, nice one there, Bri. Yeah, it's a 3-0 on aggregate. Yeah, it's into the through by all accounts then. Is Lukaku playing up front for Inter, chat? I'm guessing he's not. It'll probably be Lautaro Martinez and Dzeko. Bayern breaking through the middle here. Good early ball to find Leroy Sané's 1v1 with Ederson. Oh, I'm telling you, he's playing against Bayern Munich here tonight. How has he missed? Me, you. Everyone could have scored that. A player of his ability needs to at least hit the target. It was a phenomenal ball by Musiala. Ederson, yeah, he's done well. He's narrowed down the angle. He's forced Leroy Sané to snatch at that. And it's shocking. For me, chat, I might be being harsh, but he needs to be at least hitting the target. That should be 1-0. Wouldn't surprise me if City have deposited 500k into his bank account. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, what a tackle by Joshua Kimmich. That would have been a 1v1. For Gundogan, he was in behind there. But Bayern now just need to keep up this momentum. It's been an electric start by the home side. Just don't give the opportunities to Leroy Sané. He's playing with a Manchester City top on this evening by the looks of it. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Erling Haaland's through here. Oh, surely got to be a flag. Upamecano's been sent off. Last man, are you mad? Actually, yeah, it's offside. This is such a poor display by the referee. It's offside, chat, so that red card won't be a red card. But it's absolutely shocking refereeing. You don't need to issue a red card. Everyone around the world knew straight away Erling Haaland was in an offside position. It's getting VAR'd, of course, but it's absolutely abysmal. Yeah, referee said no red card, but I tell you what. Oh, that's close. I tell you what. We need to look at this like animated. Well, the technology. He's a whisker offside. Tell you what. He's booked Tuchel though. Tuchel will be getting sent off before the half-time chat. What did I say a couple of minutes ago? But yeah, no red card for Upamecano because it was offside. No Aymans. It's been chalked off there, chat. Referee's had an absolute mare. We're only 20 minutes in. But yeah, no red cards. Nice one there, Matthias. Big up there, Everest. Helping City totally to win the Champions League. It's amazing what all your money can do in it, chat. It's going to be a foul. Surely has to be a yellow card there. For Ake. Referee was so quick to book João Cancelo before. It's a very similar challenge to João Cancelo, but Nathan Ake not getting a yellow card. You make that of that your own. 20 minutes in. What a start to this game, chat. Bayern Munich now with a free kick. Can they capitalise on all their work that they've done in the opening 20 minutes? Big up there, Henry. Great to hear. Yeah. As Russell said. Oh, early opportunity there. He's tried to catch Ederson out of the front post, Leroy Sané. Comfortable, but still had to work for it, Ederson. Early corner in. It's hit the first man. Yeah. Boy, nice, Henry. Big up there. Fit the 109 of many, Henry. Keep on it. Keep on at it. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing fantastic. Chat, what are we saying on this opening 21-minute start? It's been absolutely exceptional from Bayern. Just missing a goal. Similar with Chelsea last night. I need to put one of these opportunities in the back of the net, Bayern. Ball over the top. Dealt with by Akanji. On Stones. Just need to get the foot on the ball here, Bayern. Musiala. It's driving at this Manchester City back line. Kingsley Coman. It looks like he switched wings. Goretzka. Is that going to be a corner? Just about. Caught by Edison there. But midway through the first opening 45 minutes, and Tuchel will be very happy. I think the Bayern fans will be. Yeah, thanks, appreciate the support. Henry, I've subscribed to your channel. It should have... I did subscribe anyway, so... Oh, you're there. Yeah, you have subscribed, Henry. All good. Bayern have 62% of the ball possession. Very rare to see a team with more ball possession than Manchester City. It is Matthias. Just goes to show how well they've started. Kingsley Coman's done absolutely exceptional there. Musiala, he's found Kingsley Coman. Moteng's in the middle. Can he find him? Oh! Sane! To Goretzka! Oh, it's ended up in my back garden. Leroy Sane, you wouldn't anticipated him there. But fortunate enough for Manchester City, Ake slipped on his backside there. But Leon Goretzka. Just keep on giving the ball to Kingsley Coman here, chat. That shuts a great start this evening. Is that going to be a foul? No, referee said play on. Bernardo Silva. Jack Grealish shot. Yeah, Manchester City going forward now. Akanji. City will be very happy just to keep hold of the ball for at least a minute or two. That's one aspect of the game Pep Guardiola, as Matthias alluded to there. They do that so well, just soaking up the pressure, soaking up the atmosphere as well. John Stones has done really well to get past Kingsley Coman. Is that going to be a foul? No, not to be a foul. Correct decision by the referee. Barella again scored, but was ruled out. 21 minutes and City haven't had a shot. Aye. By the way, just having a little look at that chance before. Talking about literally obviously the animation at the show. He was a good 2 yards. Looked a lot more tighter than the picture showed. Bernardo Silva trying to find Haaland there. Dealt with. So well. Exactly a shot. Oh. I'll leave that. Oh, where have we gone? Sorry there, chap. Bloody, I need to buy a new light. The one that I usually use just behind the camera. It's broke. So apologies about that, just. Agent Sane, true Russ, true. Daz, Jack, if you were Klopp, would you do the same against Forest? Put Nunes instead of Salah? Probably. I'm always that mantra though, Daz. Never change a winning side. Especially obviously when Liverpool are losing games or dropping points, of course. You need to make a couple of changes, but given how well we played against Leeds, I get it's Leeds, but I think to just build back a bit more consistency. Especially when the team when a team wins 6-1, I don't think you, unless there's injuries, I'd just keep it as it was. Give Curtis Jones yet again another opportunity to showcase his talents. City, they grew into the game the last 2 minutes here, chat. João Cancelo intercepting his former Manchester City teammate. Big up there, Henry. I'll defo tune in, even though I'll be live, but I'll drop a like and everything. Hi chat, big up there, Nigel. Hope you're well, matey. Obviously, Nige chat as well. Get your score predictions in if you're just tuning in this evening. Oh, Pavard. Musiala. Is that going to be a foul on the edge of the penalty area? No, referee's bottled it again. I tell you what, I know it's I'm not just saying this because it's Manchester City. But this referee is absolutely abysmal. He's had probably one of the worst refereeing performances I've seen in Europe. And you'd say, typically, that Chelsea referee, apart from the potential second yellow card for Militao last night, he got it absolutely spot on, really. It's a great performance by the ref. But this ref tonight, shocking. Leroy Sané. I'm liking the interchanging fluidity from the wide players this evening, chat. Looks like there was a foul on the build-up. Referee said carry on. It's going to be a corner to Bayern Munich. Oh, now to Manchester City. It's their time to start moaning at the referee. Tell you what, he's not the best of mates. Anyone there out there for the City or the Bayern players. But yeah, big up there, Nigel. If I'm not mistaken, City have never won the European Cup, aka the Champions League. We certainly don't want them to. Agree there, Nigel. Definitely, mate. Well, at the minute, looks like City have paid off the refs. Oh, is Ederson gone down injured now? I tell you what, that's big for Manchester City if he does come off injured. Looks like has he done something to his left hand? Oh, I'll tell you what, it's just a bit of time management, innit? But yeah, big up there, Nigel. Hope you had a good day, mate. But yeah, he's put his glove back on anyway. Be interesting to see how this does develop for Ederson as we do progress into the latter stages of this first half. Joshua Kimmich now. He's found Goretzka. Bayern have done that really well this evening, chat. Something they really struggled at doing in the first leg. Obviously trying to get the likes of Kimmich, Goretzka more involved in the game. Goretzka's so good at that in terms of breaking the opposition midfield midfield line. Offering those late runs into the penalty area. Need to get Musiala a bit more involved in this second leg as well. He's a player with immense ability, especially doing the World Cup watch-alongs. Couple of weeks, well, in the World Cup, he was in what was a very disappointing tournament for Germany. Musiala was come out with a lot more plaudits. Jack Grealish now, first real opportunity to drive at this Bayern Munich back line. He's looking for a pass from outside the boot, but couldn't quite find Erling Haaland there. But yeah. Oh, Daz, why have you told me that? Is he? Oliver's the ref on Saturday. That should be fun. Everyone goes. Well, he's a massive Newcastle fan, so he'll probably try his best to not give Liverpool the 3 points. He's the best of the bad bunch, really. Just goes to show the standard of the officiating in the Prem. Clement Turpin, the ref. Big up there, Matthias. He's managed a lot of big games in Europe, but tonight he's not on it really, which is very surprising. So we've got another 12 minutes left of this first half, chat. Bayern really need to get at least a goal before half time to give them any opportunity of getting knocked out. To knocking out Manchester City. Because if City do get a goal, it's going to be too much for Bayern. Oh, miscontrol there by Rodri. Needs to be a lot more quicker in the transition. Musiala. It was a good ball, but Leroy Sané, for some bizarre reason, ran to the right wing. He needed to stay in that central area. Leroy Sané and Manchester City now, they got a bit of space. First time in this game, City got a bit of space in behind this Bayern back line. Gundogan! Oh, I tell you what, he's parried it. What's he give here? He's give a penalty? Chat, he's give a penalty to Manchester City? What? Are you mad? I tell you what, is he mad? It's getting analysed again, but let's have a little look at this. I tell you what, that's an excellent spot by the referee. It's a correct call. I know we've been criticising him, but why has Upamecano not had... He starts off, Upamecano, with his hands behind his back. It's a correct call for me, chat. Let us know what you think about that. But yeah, correct call. Good officiating. It's an excellent spot by the ref, and it's going to be a penalty for Manchester City and Erling Haaland. As they don't have the opportunity now to put Manchester City 4-0 up on aggregate. And it more or less would put this tie to bed. From a Manchester City point of view. But I know the Bayern players not too happy, but it was the correct call. Yeah, it's definitely a red card and that, but I reckon Tuchel's going to be getting sent off in the next 5-10 minutes. Erling Haaland stepping up from the penalty spot here, chat, to put Manchester City, I'd say 1 foot in the semi-final, but put both feet, put them all in it. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland scores this. City are in the semi-final. Big Erling Haaland. He's had to wait a while. Haaland. Oh, he skied it. Very unlike Erling Haaland. I tell you what. Unlike Erling Haaland. Wouldn't surprise me if Haaland bangs a hat-trick this evening, but it's very unlike the big man. He's absolutely... It's 3 points to Wigan by the looks of it. Channeled us in a Kepa from last season. Tell you what, he's tried to hit that straight and down the middle. And now Bayern Munich going up the other end. Kingsley Coman. To Kimmich. Matthias de Ligt stepping in. Finding João Cancelo down this left-hand side. Can he shift it onto his left foot? Oh, it's poor by Cancelo. Upamecano's already on a yellow. He's got to be very careful. The Frenchman. He's already got a red card in this game that was rightfully ruled out. But what a... Yeah, that's ended up in Birkenhead, that ball, Bri. It has, you're through. Is it like Mo's last week against Arsenal? Daz? I'd say yes, mate, but it's a good 5 yards over the middle of the middle of top, the crossbar, really. Leroy Sané finding Kimmich. He's had a shot. It's poor by Kimmich. Needs to be at least testing Edison. Tuchel's just went like that. Try and hit the target, will you? I know we're made up because City have missed a pen, but Bayern Munich, they massively dislike Erling Haaland, of course, playing. Oh, Edison, he's got away with that. He's the master at doing that. He's the master at the ball with his feet in Europe. Edison, but he's very comfortable with the ball at his feet, as we know. Skipping past Leroy Sané. Yeah, hopefully Russ. Hopefully, matey. Was galvanised him, but it's Man City chatting, eh? Bayern just can't allow City any room to get back into this game. It was against the run of play, that penalty, but it was the correct call. Oh, and it doesn't help when Sommer's kicking the ball out straight to Kevin De Bruyne. City have recovered that possession really well. Ice in his veins, Jack. What is that? There's a stream here if you don't watch. Pie face. That's a classic saying, he says. But as Nigel said, that ball just passed North Wales. It's past orbit very soon as well, mate. Oh, what a big game there, Russ. We'll be definitely doing a watch-along for that. Next Wednesday, this Wednesday, it's the big one. Manchester City at home against Arsenal. All eyes, not just in England, but all around Europe and beyond that game. Two of the best footballing sides going head-to-head. Jack Grealish skipping into midfield here. Great ball to find Gundogan. Can he slide Haaland in? Oh, he's recovered that really well with Meccano. Can Sané... I was just about to say, start a quick transition. What does he do? Kicks it out. Well done, lad. The later this game does go on, chat, we've got 4 minutes left of this half. Anticipate about 3 to 4 added minutes due to obviously the VAR, the mad VAR calls, the right penalty call for Manchester City. The wrong call for a red card anyway through Meccano. That was very much. Kingsley Coman got a slide in Sane. He has done. Oh, he's done so well. Straight at him. He's patted it, Ederson. But Bayern Munich need to keep on getting Kingsley Coman on the ball. It's been a while since I've seen Manchester City's backline as worried as I've seen them this evening. But yeah, the Reds are playing as well next Wednesday, Jack. Oh yeah, no. Well, not doing a bloody watch along. Completely forgot about that, Taz. But yeah, big up there, Badger. No Mount. But yeah, Manchester City, rubbish, forgot there. They're not rubbish, Badger. They're not rubbish. They're one of the best footballing sides that we've seen in a very long time, and pains me to say it, but of course, us missing out on league titles, they deserve it, given the extensive quality that they've had. Big up there, Tom. But yes. Oh, Leroy Sané there. Is it took a deflection now? No, just trying to catch out Ederson off his line there. Leroy Sané. He's had a couple of sighters tonight. Yeah, it was a good 5 yards wide, but it was an excellent idea. Henry, 1-1 at half-time. Benfica versus Inter. Big up there, Mark. Tom. Yeah, they have, Tom. I have, La. Looks like there's going to be a yellow card. Is this for Ederson? First good thing the referee's done all game. And the correct call for Manchester City's penalty. The right decision. Apologies, chat, about my camera. I need to get a proper light behind the camera. So apologies, I'm disappearing with the green screen effects. But yeah, big up there, Taz. So, tell you what, Henry. Benfica need another 2 goals in that second half to get back into the tie. Obviously, it's 3-1 on aggregate for Inter versus Benfica. As it stands, City, of course, still 3-0 up from the first leg. But Bayern Munich have had the better of the moments tonight, but the big moments of the game and of the second leg was a missed Erling Haaland penalty. Very unlike the big lad to miss from the penalty spot. He's done that at plenty of occasions this season. Big up there, Yusuf. Nice one for tuning in, mate. Obviously, 2 likes off getting 20 likes. So if you haven't dropped a like, everyone, be massively appreciated if you can do that. There we go. Big up, everyone. But yeah, not too bad, Yusuf. As I said, a lot of deadlines for everyone if you're in uni or college next couple of weeks. Big up to everyone. You'll smash them all. Yeah, got a couple of deadlines myself, Yusuf. But you're in your first year, Yusuf, aren't you, mate? Enjoy it. Kingsley Coman, what a turn. Can Bayern Munich. Musiala's broke into the penalty area. Ball's in. Kingsley Coman. Oh, he's hit it straight at Moteng. What an opportunity for Bayern. Musiala slipped at the worst moment possible. Oh, handbags. So you what? Is Gundogan going to be getting booked? Gundogan's booked. Who's he booking here from Bayern? Is it Goretzka? Oh no, Kimmich. So the two Germans are scrapping it out. Let's have a little look at this. Is it the reaction? Yeah, he's right there, Kimmich. Oh, behave, Gundogan. Obviously, they've got history. Obviously, Gundogan, ex-Borussia Dortmund midfielder, as we know. Oh, that's not nice from Gundogan. Gundogan, mad that. Gundogan spat on his hands and went to, like, pretend to shake his hands, but you went, no. But, tell you what, it's going to get a fireworks second half, chat. And we've had 2 minutes, and tell you what, the referee will be happy just to get in at half time. I'm fully anticipating Thomas Tuchel to be getting a second yellow when he goes down that tunnel. Luckily enough for Bayern Munich, Thomas Tuchel's not having any of it. He doesn't really want to speak to the referee because you know he'll be getting sent off. Big up there, Phil. Hope you're well, mate. And welcome to everyone. Obviously, great when YouTube actually does its job and promotes everyone's channels. Big up there, Nico. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Obviously, everyone's welcome on the channel. But yeah, Brian, they are German teammates. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be a couple of scraps when they go down that tunnel. But chat, what are we saying? What are we saying in that first half performance? Very feisty. Obviously, the Haaland miss. Big opportunity for City. As I said before he took it, would have been not one, but it would have been 2 feet in the Champions League semi-final for Manchester City. But yeah, it's all to play for. Of course, City, all they have to do is sit behind the ball, try and get a bit more possession. But if Bayern can get at least a goal back in the early stages of that second half, it would add to the excitement, really. Oh, sorry there, mate. Where is it? What's he out? Everton kicked off there, mate, so apologies. Jack, Walker or Trent? 2 completely different players, mate. But in terms of right back, Walker, he's a better right back than Trent, I'll say that. But yes. But yeah, big up there, mate. Aye, big up there, Mark. I'll be feeling a lot more better. But big up there, Phil. He was trying to show Upamecano. Oh, was he, Bri? Oh, yeah. Obviously, that was what he's doing. Big up there, Jay. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, all good, Jay. All good. As I said, Yeovil going down last night, mate. Not good news, but I know they'll come back even stronger. Back into the division above. Aye, they are Raymond's. They do miss massively. Of course, any team would miss the quality of Robert Lewandowski, in all honesty. What he offered that Bayern team, especially for all of his time in Germany. Oh, he's an immense player. And hence why Barcelona are top of the league anyway. By a fair couple of points anyway. He's had a very good first season for Barcelona anyway. He's got like 16, 17 goals in La Liga. But that's a bit of a poor season for Lewandowski's standards anyway. I think we're so used to watching him in a Bayern Munich shirt getting, 35, 38 league goals every single season for Bayern. But I'll tell you what, take him a while. But once he's got used to the La Liga defences, I know we all know he'll be getting at least minimum 25 goals every single campaign in Spain. But yeah, I'm okay now. But yeah, look after yourself, Mark, and obviously thoughts with your parents, mate, at the minute. Oh. But yeah, Scouse, Bayern can't complain anytime Haaland misses a pen. You're lucky. Bayern need to calm down and use their chances. Definitely, mate. Definitely. But yeah. Mark Forrest, how are we there, mate? But yeah, John Conway, BT is showing the West Ham versus Liverpool game, Jack. Yeah, we'll be watching that, John. Definitely, mate. Are all the games next Wednesday on at the same time? Yeah, I'll have a quick look in terms of the scheduling for next Wednesday. If I can, yeah, I should be able to see next Wednesday's games. Oh, yes, so you got BT's game, Manchester City. Oh, that sounds, yeah. A BT showing all the games on Wednesday. Looks like they are. Big up there, Daz. Nice one for that, mate. Big up there, Doug. How are we, matey? Hope you had a good day. But yeah, nice one for that, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, is it Tuesday, Henry? No, Liverpool are playing on Wednesday night, Henry. Just check then. Yeah, Wednesday 26th. Yeah. Big up there, Nigel. And yeah. It's been a very good game this evening, chat. But chat, let us know your thoughts on, of course, the news that potentially Carvalho looking like he will be getting a loan move away from Liverpool next season, which is anticipated, in all honesty, because we know that's what we wanted for Carvalho. I'd much rather him be at another club getting game time. He's a good enough player, especially, but as we know, Liverpool at the minute currently don't play with a number 10. Obviously, with Fulham last year, prior to his move, predominantly played in that 10 role in a 4-2-3-1 formation behind Mitrovic in the Championship. Very much thrived in that role. Obviously, Pereira, the ex-Manchester United midfielder, who's vacated that role excellently, really. But for me, if Fulham can stay in the Premier League, I'd be loaning Carvalho out on loan if he can guarantee a starting 11 spot and just get that much needed development, really, because he's not going to get it on the bench at Liverpool. Oh, sorry there, chat. How long have I been on mute there, chat? Apologies. Bloody hell. Yeah, apologies about that, chat. Nice one. But yeah. But what are we saying in terms of Carvalho, chat? In terms of next season, we want him to get a loan. For me, I'd like to see him develop at another team because he's just wasted on the bench, really, for Liverpool. Is it 15 seconds? Are we back now? Apologies, chat. But yeah. It's alright, you didn't miss much anyway. As always. But chat, what were we saying? What I was saying, apologies before I was on mute. What are we saying about Carvalho? Are we anticipating him to get a loan move? Looking like, obviously, Fabrizio Romano was talking about that, especially today, linking him with a loan move to, obviously, he didn't state the club, but looked like Liverpool are going to be loaning out the Portuguese youngster anyway. It's the right move for me. Definitely needs a loan. Yeah, we've all said it, Brian, this season anyway. Needs to get that. Needs game time, really, because he's not going to be getting it. Well, he hasn't. Obviously, the last big impact in which he had in the game was obviously in that Newcastle game when he got that, was it 96th, 97th minute winner at Anfield a couple of months back anyway. But I think it's just, if he stays any longer at Liverpool, he's just stifling his development. And if he is to get a loan, especially Liverpool, first and foremost, can get a couple of midfield reinforcements that really go into the starting 11. Of course, he's going to go even further down the pecking order at Liverpool. But yeah, big up there, Storm. I think everyone's agreeing, really, in terms of the loan move for Carvalho. Yeah, John's saying, yes, a loan move. Big up there, Dave. How are we, mate? How are we, lad? Yeah, let the lad go. We don't play him anyway. It's the thing. As I was saying when I was on mute, Liverpool just don't play with a number 10, do we, chat? As we know, it was a good spell at Fulham in the Championship last year. Obviously, he was so integral, really, for their promotion to the Premier League. Him and Mitrovic struck up a very good partnership anyway. Big up there, Dave. Obviously, make sure you do head over to Dave LFC Chats, Max. Obviously, put the link to his channel in the comment section below. Dave's done an absolutely cracking interview with James Pearce this evening. So, for all the latest and breaking Liverpool news, obviously go and check that out anyway. Great insight by James Pearce, as always. But as Brian said there, Klopp has to rebuild. No time for a project player like Carvalho now. Yeah, definitely, Brian. We need to just get down to business, really, next season. Of course, we've still got a bit of work to do, but if we can somehow... Yes, I'm deluded. I think we might get top 4. But when we're speaking about next year, we need to hit the ground running from the first game. Not like that first game this year that we played against Fulham. It's drab affair, really. Lack of quality. And it was just more or less a... Obviously, writing was on the wall against Fulham in the first game of the season. Alright, Dave. Hope you're well. Big up there, Nigel. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you are new as well, chat. Obviously, on the road to 10k subs. Yeah, Nigel. Dave done obviously, he's formerly of the Echo. Dave, does he still? I think he works. Obviously, he works for the Athletic now. But yeah, James Pearce, who used to work for obviously the Echo, the senior correspondent for Liverpool. Of course, he's a correspondent for the Athletic now as well. You might do a couple of pieces for the Echo. I'm not 100% sure on that. I had a nice embargo chat with James Pearce. But I can't say. There we go. Dave's got the lowdown. But yeah, now it was a great little interview, Dave. Obviously, been a while since you've got James Pearce on. But yeah, it was great insight as always. Jay, how bad was the Haaland penalty miss? It was bad for Haaland standards, Jay and chat. We know he's already this season, he's buried quite a lot of those penalties, but it looked like it very much got to him, really. That's something that you can't really say to Haaland. He's usually a lad with plays with such immense quality and confidence, but it very much did go to his head. But yeah, big up there, Nigel. Yeah, nice one for that, Mark. Obviously, if you want to check that out, chat, whilst we're at half time, you can obviously check that out in the comment section below. Can I pin that? Obviously, yeah, chat. I've just pinned that link to Dave's channel. Obviously, that interview with James Pearce. So go and check it out anyway. It should be on the comment section there. So if you're looking to watch that, go and check it out. No, Jay, it went completely 5 yards over the crossbar, mate. No, Sommer didn't get anywhere near it. Haaland didn't give him an opportunity to. But yeah, fully anticipate Manchester City to progress. Still, City can still go with my prediction. I've gone 2-0 City for this second leg. But yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be exactly what we watched last night, chat. Bayern are going to do what Chelsea done last night. Chelsea had a couple of opportunities, great opportunities, just didn't really capitalise on it. And of course, tonight it's going to be the exact same case. Bayern will have a lot of the ball, but not really any clear-cut opportunities. Need to keep on getting Kingsley Coman on the ball as well. He's been absolutely terrorising Nathan Ake down that left-hand side. Yeah, he would done. Would have done, Jay. Would have done. Terrific little player. Vinny Jr. Yeah, my 5-2 would be on if these chances went in. Yeah, Scouts, definitely, mate. Definitely. But yeah, I don't anticipate any changes as well. So we had, of course, chat what we're saying before. We've got a couple of minutes before we do kick off in the second half. Players are just about coming out now. But what's everyone's thoughts on Mason Mount? Obviously, make sure that I put me... Mason Mount video is out at the minute. If you can do their chat, obviously, I'm gonna quickly post that link in the chat. To my short. Obviously, if you're not aware, chat, we do a lot of content in terms of YouTube shorts on the channel, so I will be pumping a lot more of them out as we do progress, especially in the summer. There'll be a lot more content, to say the least, anyway. I'll put that in the chat tonight if I can. Yeah, desire City to win. Yeah, it will be, mate. It will be. As I said, hence why my prediction went 2-0 City. They've had so much quality this year. Well, they play with always a lot of quality. But obviously, you can see their chat. Obviously, the pinned comments. If you wouldn't mind dropping us a like on that short, we massively appreciate it. Jack, are you doing the game at the weekend? Yeah, John, I'll be doing the games at the weekend. Obviously, we'll be doing the game tomorrow evening, Sporting Lisbon versus Juventus. And we are back underway for the second half here, chat. But yeah, we'll be covering a big game tomorrow. But yeah, big up there, Jay. He said, I don't think Mount would be a good for Liverpool. I would take Rice. I think he'd do wonders, though, Mount, especially under Jurgen Klopp. Yes, I was looking at statistics anyway, and I said on that on the short there. Obviously, he had that season where I think he got, was it 15 goals, 16 assists? Not this year, but this season before anyway. He's had a disappointing year in all accounts, but saying that, he's probably had about 4 managers in the space of, 12 months? Okay, his cross has been deflected all the way to Jan Sommer. Yeah, Jay, Gavi's, it looks like Barca, by the looks of it, going to be getting Gavi's contract sorted. I think I've seen reports this week that it was already done, so they'll try their absolute utmost to keep Gavi at Barcelona, given his quality as well. But in terms of long term, if Barca do need the money, it's a massive asset, really, that they can signed down, and potentially if they do look to sell him in a couple of years and get a lot more money. But it's an early corner here in the second half for Manchester City. We've started much better. It's interesting enough, you can see exactly what Pep Guardiola's said to them at half time. Try and get on the ball and more or less impose yourself, as they did in the first leg. It's going to be they've lined up the City players. Erling Haaland's that going to be a foul. It is a foul by Erling Haaland. It's going to be a free kick for Bayern. I'd like to see what we would do with a load of balls and snooker gears. Yeah. But yeah, nice one for that, John. Appreciate that, matey. Obviously, chat, if you're not aware, we do a lot of content on the shorts. Potential good break on VF. Upamecano. Oh, he's done well originally, but poor pass on the halfway line. Needed to release that ball a lot more quicker. Just allowed City's players to come back here now. Musiala. Oh, who's Goretzka back healing that too there? Great interception there by João Cancelo. Musiala now coming into that central channel. He's trying to get his head up. He's found Pavard. Edge the penalty area. Good run by Kingsley Coman. That's going to be a corner. Yeah, it's going to be a corner to Bayern Munich. So Musiala's having a... I think Musiala's trying to have a word with the referee saying a potential handball. It's Leroy Sané to take this inward swinger of a corner. Poor ball again. Sané's corners this evening have been absolutely atrocious. Oh, sound Scouse. Well, yeah. We were speaking about that mad protester, was it, on the snooker last night, weren't we, chat? Absolute sausage, that fella. That's why they do it, because all eyes are on the snooker as well. Wouldn't surprise me if someone attaches themselves to this Manchester City goalpost tonight. That was madness against the Ev. Was it last season? Everton versus Newcastle. Should have seen it. He got a player of the season for Everton, keeping them up. Aye, Jay. Could you imagine if Divock Origi scores the winner against Manchester City in the final? That's if Inter do get knocked out by AC Milan, but what a performance by Giroud as well, chat, last night. Once to finish a live stream of views, chat. Went off, had a look at the highlights, and tell you what, Olivier Giroud. What are we saying, chat? For me, he's one of the most underrated strikers in the whole of Europe. Has been for the last, 10 years. Olivier Giroud. He's done well, the majority. Obviously won the French league with Montpellier. All those years ago. So then I say, City have been capitalised here. It's a 3-on-3 for Bayern Munich. Needs to get his head up, Kingsley Coman. Oh, and yet again, City have done so well to get men in between. Man and ball. Bayern have been so poor in terms of those attacking transitions. Kingsley, he's found Pavard on the overlap. Ball to the back stick. I'd seen no one, but it's going to be a throw into Bayern. But surely, chat, Bayern need to capitalise on one of these mistakes at the City back line. Who's Meccano now? Name one player you take from Bayern Munich, chat. Also, reply to Jay's question there. It's a good question, that, mate. Ooh. It's got to be either one of the sixes, hasn't he? Leon Goretzka or Joshua Kimmich. Yeah, either one of them, mate. Yeah, I'd say Kimmich. I'm a massive fan of the German. Obviously started off as early Bayern Munich career playing right back, but sitting with Trent transitioned into midfield. So well, surely gonna be a foul. Referee said play on. Goretzka fouled by Haaland, but not really best of the advantages really. Oh yeah, how am I forgetting? Yeah, chat. Brian and Scouse, you've said Musiala. Completely bloody watching the game here, but yeah, Musiala. But I was thinking, what Liverpool miss is midfielders. Surely got to be a yellow card for Ake. That's been coming for, what, 53 minutes in the game? Referee's finally got his cards out. Pavard done so well there. Unlike Ake, he's usually a lot more composed. He's one of the Bayern coaching staff has been booked. Don't worry, it's not Thomas Tuchel. So yeah, referee's been a bit going a bit mad with all these yellow cards and the red cards this evening. The ref. But yeah, one player won't solve it. True there, Mark. Liverpool need to get the business done nice and early. We spoke about this season, chat, haven't we? Moteng found Kimmich. Oh, what a ball by Kimmich. Sane, can he get that ball into the 6-yard box? He's got a good overlap. He had a good overlapping run. The ball needed to be out to there to João Cancelo. There's a good battle going on here in the middle and centre of the pitch. Clear by Ruben Diaz. Oh, great work by Erling Haaland. Manchester City are on the counter-attack now. It's a 3-on-2. Erling Haaland running straight through the middle of the pitch. Haaland should have scored there. Tell you what an opportunity has passed up by Manchester City again this evening. Will City be ruining all these missed opportunities to put this tie to bed and solidify their position into the semi-final against Real Madrid? Still another 35 minutes on the ticker this evening. Yeah, Mane's in the past. Jay, yeah. Nah. Past is best. Sadio Mane, sadly. But he is a Liverpool legend, as we know. Yeah, we know, but well and truly. Yeah. Yeah, Rob, they wear blue. It was mad when that happened, chat. It was obviously that fella's face went all out everywhere, didn't he, Joe, the fella with the players? Took them so long to get the players out, didn't it? Kimmich had done so well to get it, manoeuvred his body away from Gundogan there. Kingsley Coman. He's going to have a little run at Jack Grealish. He's gone past Jack Grealish. He's still gone in there. Oh! How's Moteng not put that into the back of the net? It's just evaded. Yet again, another Bayern player in the 6-yard box. Erling Haaland's up the other end of the pitch. Oh, Erling Haaland. Oh, and that's 4-0. Manchester City. And that is game, set, and well and truly matched. Upamecano, he's had an absolute nightmare over these 2 legs. But Erling Haaland didn't let that penalty miss get to his head. And the camera has just panned all the way to the Bayern Munich director's box. But from one end to the pitch to the other, within a matter of seconds, City pumped the ball straight up the pitch. Haaland's done so well. And yet again, another assist from Kevin De Bruyne to that man, Erling Haaland. He's an absolute machine. And Bayern Munich fans must be sick of this man. He's put it past. Great strike. Very comfortable finish. And as Erling Haaland's, he's gone like that to all the... he's ran the length of the Allianz Arena to silence Bayern Munich supporters. But yeah, 1-0 there, chat. 1-0. But yeah, 1-0 Erling Haaland, chat. Nigel, you jinxed it. You jinxed it. Nigel said Haaland's lost his mojo. For a matter of seconds. Yeah, he's crumbled Upamecano over the space of these 2 legs, chat. He's got nothing on Ibu Kanate. It's mad that Upamecano in the World Cup played ahead of Ibu Kanate, which is a bit mad. Hopefully that does change, because Kanate is a much more superior centre-half. And it looks like Bayern, since that goal's gone in, confidence is just absolutely drained out of them. Jack Grealish, it's going to be a foul just outside the penalty area there now. But it's going to be all Manchester City as we anticipated here, chat. He's not Henry, but he's just as special. Never seen a goal scorer like him. Yeah, Rob, it's... When you look at statistically all the numbers this fella's breaking, as long as he can stay fit, chat, Haaland's going to be up there with the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, I anticipate. In terms of the goals, obviously Haaland, it'd be like similar players on an international level. Look at Lewandowski. Very much was let down by his international teammates. Lewandowski just wasn't really in a good Poland team. Wasn't able really to solidify himself on a European stage. In terms of for his country, that is Lewandowski. But Erling Haaland, special players we know. Ball into the penalty area, away by Upamecano. Looks like, is that? Yeah, Leon Goretzka. Looks like he's gone down there. Martinez. Yeah, it's game, set, and match. Looks like it's Inter versus AC Milan. Inter Milan have just got their second goal of the night. And it's 4-1 on aggregate. What's the referee doing here? Is he doing a drop ball? Oh. But yeah, it will be Inter versus AC and Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Chat, who's playing the first leg at home? Is it Real Madrid or Manchester City in the semi-final? Let us know, chat, because that'd be interesting. I don't think it'd make an overall difference for Man City, but we've seen last year. Yeah, game, set, and match for Inter as well, Henry. Pick up there, Jay. I'll tell you what, Henry, if Liverpool did go for Haaland, I think the club would be probably well and truly liquidated for Liverpool. Yeah, and by all accounts, it looks like Haaland will be signing that new deal, which will, of course, eradicate his release clause that he's currently got in his contract. But I think the new contract extension was triggered due to obviously Pep Guardiola signing his new deal. It was ran in parallel, Pep Guardiola's new contract and of course Erling Haaland's as well. But what did we say at half time? Bayern, we said it at the top of the show, needed to take their opportunities. Chelsea didn't last night. And neither did Bayern Munich this evening. João Cancelo coming off. Alphonso Davies coming on for João Cancelo. But Sadio Mane coming on for Leroy Sané. Surprise. Oh. But good sportsmanship there by Leroy Sané and Mane. They did high five coming off. So Mane's on the pitch, chat. Will he make an impact? Hopefully. Make the game a bit more interesting, but fully expect City to hit Bayern on the counter-attack again the more this game does go on. Kingsley Coman. He's got no support at all from his Bayern Munich teammates. There was a shot on target by Joshua Kimmich. Oh, yeah. No, it was all good. Yeah, Upamecano. Obviously, he was linked with a lot of clubs before he got his big move to Bayern. But yeah, happy days. Jay, I haven't, mate. I've seen, obviously, like, little clips here and there, but I've heard good things from Ted Lasso. Is it season 3 coming out, or is season 3 out, chat? Have many of you watched Ted Lasso? What's the referee doing here? He's having a word with Nathan Ake. And I tell you what, if Ake's done his hamstring here, that's not good news for City in terms of the Premier League title. As I said, he's been, apart from Haaland, he's been, for me, Manchester City's second probably best player of the season. Oh yeah, he's pulled it, yeah. Nathan Ake, not looking good, that, for City fans. Ake, done his hamstring. Currently, the City players are in a huddle, by the looks of it. Oh, I was looking at that mistake by Upamecano, chat. He's been doing it so many times in the second leg. Oh, great little chip by Haaland for his goal as well. Obviously, there was a better angle for that goal. He just chipped it just over Upamecano. He loves his classic celebration. He does, Erling Haaland. I don't know if you've seen at his time for Borussia Dortmund. I think it was when they played Wolfsburg. It was that classic celebration of Haaland kneeling down and pointing at that at the Wolfsburg fan. Safe to say that the Wolfsburg supporter, told Haaland where to go. It's a classic meme all over social media. You've probably seen the celebration. Yeah, season is out. Yeah, disaster scouts tonight from Bayern, mate. Who do we reckon Bayern are signing in the summer? There's been links with Bayern potentially signing Osimhen. As we were saying at half time about how much of a big miss Lewandowski is for Bayern. But they need to go out and buy a big striker in the summer, Bayern. That's all that's missing from their play tonight. Moteng, and that's who they need to replace. He's just had a great opportunity there. Threaded through with a lovely ball through the centre of the pitch by Musiala. A Lewandowski finishes that chat. An Osimhen finishes that chance. But yeah. If we had Haaland, would you play him? It's hard with two inverted forwards. Yeah. Haaland would do exactly what he's doing at Manchester City. Probably might have less than half of the goals in which he's got at City, but City are just so good in terms of just getting balls into the 6-yard box. And it's not even just tap-ins. I know a joke about Haaland being a tap-in merchant, but he's more than that. He's so good. Ball in the air, ball on the floor, ball on the left, ball on the right wing as well, through the middle. For me, he's not got a weakness. And I said this in the summer. Everyone was asking who would... not that it would happen, but it was like, what forward would you rather pick, Mbappe or Haaland? And I will always continue to pick Haaland over Mbappe. He's got a lot more to his game than Mbappe's got. Don't be wrong, Mbappe's a decent player, but Haaland, as I said there, he's got all the attributes, really, to very much thrive in the Premier League. He's equalled Salah's record, but by Lord, what Haaland's been doing over the last 12 months, not just for City, but for Borussia Dortmund as well. He will be breaking, not just breaking, he'll be smashing every record in England. Already has in his first full season. If he can stay fit, he's already etched his name in the history books of football, even at his young age. But if he stays fit in the majority of his career, he'll go down as one of the greatest ever strikers to play the game. We had them in an air chat. Just City. Excellent play by City. Just the composure. 4-0 up. They don't really need to be doing anything loose in terms of the midfield. That's something that they need to learn against Real Madrid as well. It's all City needed to do last year. Would have been a Liverpool-Manchester City final 7 months ago, but Pep taking Kevin De Bruyne off. The rest was history. That's chat. Who we anticipating winning that game? For me, I'm anticipating City to beat Real Madrid. And if they can do that, fully expect them to win the Champions League this season. Musiala skipping into the centre of the pitch. Oh, excellent defending by Eric Laporte. Oh, I'm trying to type well play. No worries, Henry. Hopefully you're winning. Well, as Jay said there, on my Real Madrid career mode on FIFA, signed Elliott in the first season. He got 42 assists. Bloody hell, Jay. Were you playing an amateur, lad? I say. We know Elliott's good, but what is he? I think is he still a silver on FIFA? Yeah, as Rob's saying, he's thinking City probably will win the Champions League. I think the young lads, is that Tell coming on? Yeah, Tell's coming on. Got a bright future. Very highly regarded. Tell, Thomas Muller coming on for Musiala. As you can see from his disappointment there, Musiala. Not a happy chappy. Sadio Mane's come on chat and he's done absolutely nothing. It's not even a case of Bayern not really getting him the ball. He's not really got into the spaces and the opportunities really to drive at City's backline. So if there's one player that knows how to play against City, it's Sadio Mane. More in. Sadio. Is he? Looks referee's not brought his flag up. Good defending by Diaz. De Ligt. Oh, he's done so well there. Eric Laporte. Early opportunity for Haaland. It's dealt well by Upamecano there. So we got 19 minutes left in this game, chat. Bayern need a miracle. 5 goals. Not letting it happen, chat. As I said, tell you what, chat, am I going to get 2 predictions right? Back to back. Should start putting a lot of numbers on at this rate. Yeah, I went with a 2-0 win for City tonight. You don't rate Tuchel, Bry? I do, but what don't you like about his tactics, really, miss? Been intrigued to see it. What do you think? When City win the Champions League, that solidifies them. It's like Chelsea as well. Yeah, one City, chat, that's the concerning thing, really. But at the end of the day, they were given the quality that they've shown over the last 5 years, especially under Guardiola. It was only a moment of time, really. I think once you get the knack of winning it once, they'll start winning it probably every season, in all honesty, chat. With City in this competition, it's all mentally. We've seen that last year, and we've seen it when they played against Monaco, getting knocked out by them, and obviously Lyon as well a couple of seasons ago. It's all to do psychologically, really, with City. But once they get a knack of winning this competition, nothing will be stopping them. Especially if they can beat Real Madrid as well. Get over that hurdle. That's something that Liverpool haven't managed to do in recent years. Obviously, we battered them in the 7 months ago, but Thibaut Courtois done the business for Real. And Liverpool that night couldn't finish the dinner. Kimmich, come on, Bayern, at least get a goal. But gotta give City credit here again tonight. Excellent defensive performance. Been absolutely imperious at the back. For the brief moments Bayern have had, yes, you can talk about Bayern just lacking that clinical nature up front, but taking nothing away from City, they've been absolutely superb. And as we spoke about last night with Liverpool and most teams in Europe, you need a bit of luck along the way. In all honesty, to win the Champions League, you need a couple of bobbles here and there, a couple of red cards, a couple of offsides going your way. But Haaland, and I said this beginning of the season, Haaland will be the difference for City in Europe this year. Kingsley Coman. Sadi. Oh, he's offside. Tell's got the ball in the back of the net there. And what was I saying about getting just a little bit of luck there, City? It's a good defensive line by City, but I'll tell you what, I don't think this is offside anyway, but probably is. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah. Take that back, McKindo. Yeah, Kingsley Coman, he's a good bloody 20 foot offside there. Yeah. Good defensive line by City there. City's final will be Madrid. Yeah, bit like us Aimons when we play Barcelona in that semi-final. Everyone talks about that final being boring against Tottenham, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. If you ask any European side when you get to the final, as long as your team wins the competition, that's all that matters. Yeah, game over there, chat. 5-1 in aggregate. Big up there. Correa. Come on, Bayern. They're all queuing up in the middle. What are they doing? And that just sums up Bayern over the 2-leg period there, chat. There was about 5 Bayern Munich players queuing up on the 6-yard box there. He's had to look up and he's just not got across the penalty area. Coleman. Get to your comments in a second, chat. Bayern just stepped it up a little bit. Tell, going to be another corner. Chance would be fine, I think, Jack. No, yeah. How can Bayern go 160 minutes without scoring? But Manchester City things, innit? yeah, it's been an excellent performance by City over the 2 legs from a defensive point of view. Something they need to be taken into the game against Real in the semi-final in a couple of weeks. Chat, when's the semi-final games? Is it like 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Ball in, comfortable. Bayern's corners have been shocking as well again tonight. Yeah, you didn't need technology there, chatting that offside. He was a good 5 yards off there, Kingsley. Yeah, as Brian said. Oh, come on, BT. They're not even doing a bloody job. As I was saying there. Oh, why is Gundogan not released that over the top? Whoever's in charge of these pictures for the game tonight, they were showing a replay, and we'll find out in a little second what that chance was. But it looked like City had cleared the ball off the line in their own penalty area. It's nearly their own goal by the sounds of it. When City... Yeah, definitely miss. When you look at the UEFA Champions League competition this season, do you think it's gone to... gone on par? Yeah, there's been a lot of quality, Henry. Like, you look at Napoli, how well they've played in this tournament. Obviously, they got eliminated last night, as we know, but... And rightly so, a lot of people had them as being potential favourites to go all the way to the final, but... A lot of credit, and I was watching Tomori's interview last night after the game, and I think, by all accounts, Milan used that as to spare them on against Napoli. A lot of people did write off AC Milan when that draw did get given, but wasn't to be. Yeah, big up there, Henry. Don't need another English club winning the Champions League. Russ. Yeah, City are winning it this season, Russ. You need to join the club, Russ. Us, Aston Villa, Forest, City this year, Chelsea. Definitely not Tottenham. I was going to say give it another 200 years for Tottenham to win the Champions League, but that's being too kind. Give it 1,000 years because they're never winning this competition. Tottenham Hotspur. They'll get the trophy for the participation award. Mane into the penalty area. Is it going to be a corner? Mane's appealing for handball. That was it we get given. It was too close to the air. Just his style of football, Jack. Just seems so tactical and dull. No need for that. Plus as a person, he wouldn't inspire me. Seems like a coach, not a manager. Interesting that, Bri. And they're reviewing a penalty here, chap, but I don't think it's going to be getting given. A potential penalty for Bayern. The way this game's been, they're not going to be giving a penalty to Bayern. Let's have a little look. I tell you what. Yeah, that's going to be getting given as a penalty. It's going to be harsh. Yeah, for me, that's a penalty, chat. I know it's very harsh, but the laws are the laws. It's mad, because we've all played football at a variety of levels, all of us, but I don't know what Akanji's meant to do there, in all honesty. Mane's, what, a yard away from Akanji? He's blasted it at him, and Akanji's got to use his hands. Yeah, it's a penalty for Bayern. It's a poor decision again by the referee. What's Akanji meant to do there? There's no way he can move his hands out the way. He's balancing himself, because with the forward motion of Akanji, how's he meant to balance himself? But it's going to be a penalty, but the way Bayern have played this evening, this penalty will be ended up in Birkenhead as well. Yes. And I can understand where Akanji's coming from here, chat. Yeah, it's a pen to Bayern, chat. Yeah. It's gonna mean nothing really in the grand scheme of things. But we got 9 minutes plus 3 minutes added on. But yeah, Bayern would need to score. Need to score 5 goals. It's not gonna happen. Joshua Kimmich here. They're gonna be missing this, chat. I bet you any money. I'll give you all a tenner. The way Bayern have played this evening, the way the luck has... No, not gone to City because they played well, but the way everything's felt tonight. Kimmich, I bet you any money he's going to miss this. Bet they'll miss. No, he scored. Way! Means nothing. 3 goals in 8 minutes. If they do this, I tell you what, probably bear witness to one of the greatest European games we've ever seen. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, Kimmich, very good penalty that. But yeah, 1-0 chat. That wrecks my prediction. Showing Haaland how it's done. Yeah. Oh, Tuchel. Bye-bye, Tuchel. What did I say? Thomas Tuchel, sent off. I hope you've put a quid on that, chat. Thomas Tuchel, bye-bye. Haaland's come off. And at the same time, Thomas Tuchel's just being absolutely sent off. I'm guessing he's been sent off. I think Tuchel was showing a second yellow. But Alvarez has come on for Erling Haaland. Not too bad of a substitution, then, is it? Sebastian Tell. Oh, tell you what, if he got a goal there, would have made it really interesting. Most obvious red of the night. Yeah, you did, Jay, you did. Silva scored for Benfica, has he, Henry? Tell you what, yeah, that Inter game's more or less finished, did it? A City button. If you're City, you're going to be putting Kyle Walker. You're going to be putting all the defenders on, really. Don't want to be bottling this, surely. Be even worse than last year's performance against Real. Just take off all the attackers and put all the defenders on as much as you possibly can. Surely got to be a yellow card there, chats. For Laporte. There you what, Bayern bench it off. Hang on, what? Hang on, sorry there, chat. Tuchel wasn't booked before, but he is now, and he's off. I think they must have booked him. Bye-bye, Tuchel. I hope he's put a quid on Thomas Tuchel, because as Brian said, that's the easiest red card. So apologies, chat. It wasn't Tuchel that got yellow carded before. It was, I think it was Haaland for his reaction to being substituted. But now the referee, just this moment, has gone up to the bench. And, yeah, Tuchel's in the stands like a spectator now. He's been a naughty boy tonight, Tuchel. Kevin De Bruyne, tell you what, Grealish the bet. Oh, it was Alvarez, sorry. But yeah, we got 4 minutes left on this, in this tie, chat. City just need to get the foot on the ball and just kill this game well and truly. Same to possession-wise, or will they get another goal? Wouldn't put it past City. Oh, Grealish. Just nutmegging there. The Bayern players. Was it last year, chat? And that's going to be a free kick. Now Stanisic is getting booked. But yeah, Grealish. Was it last season? That's where City learned a lot in Europe. Was it when they played Atletico Madrid? And was it when Grealish and I think Grealish had he was getting bloody lumps kicked out of him, Jack Grealish. Because he's so good at winding opposition players up, and he draws in so many players with his good close control. But Kevin coming off. Very good game by Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, that's how you describe it. Commentary's just said then it has been, and it's absolutely hit the nail on the head, a mature performance by this Manchester City side. Most obvious red, yeah. But yeah, Ben Wilson, Coventry goalkeeper, scored in the 95th minute to equalise against Blackburn. Did he, Andrew? Oh. That's Blackburn could have well and truly needed. I think Blackburn had a game in hand with teams above them, didn't he? But all those points are so vital, especially when it comes to the playoff places in the Championship. But yeah, that's the third red this season, I think. At least 2. That's what I'm saying about Tuchel. Ancelotti doesn't get a red cards. Ancelotti, probably, I'm pretty sure when he was a youngster anyway. I know Ancelotti smokes, doesn't he, chat? But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. If Ancelotti was angry, if he ran out of chewies, he'd probably whip out a cigarette and smoke it on the sideline. Jack Grealish winding up Bayern Munich. But what a performance by City, chat. Man in a match, chat, for City. Even though Bayern have dominated possession, they've really lacked that clinical nature tonight again over the 2 legs. I'd say, yeah, it's got to be Ruben Diaz, chat. Man in a match. For me, it's got to be Ruben Diaz. He's literally cleared everything. He's been on the end of every single cross by the looks of it tonight. Henry is a 3-3 Benfica. No way, surely. Is it Musa? 5-3 on aggregate. Jamie said, yeah. Why did you, and Brian replied, for being a soccer dad. Yeah. Too much variables on the touchline. 5 minutes added on here, chat. Hang on, let's have a quick look, see what minute we are in the other game. Oh, yeah, full time. Full time, so it is a Milan derby. It is a Milan derby in the other leg, but as we know, there's 5 added minutes here, but unless Bayern scored a goal every minute, stand no chance. But man in the matches in here, chat, before we do shoot off. Yet again, it's been another great live stream again tonight, everyone, so appreciate the support, as always. If you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. We will be watching tomorrow evening the big game, Sporting Lisbon versus Juventus in the Europa League game. I'm excited more for the game tomorrow than this game because I think we all anticipated City to do the business tonight. Because Bayern, over the 2 legs, they've huffed and they've puffed. But they've just absolutely not had that clinical edge. And it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Sadio just had an opportunity there. Should have put that in the back of the net. Well, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, chat, if Bayern don't half bottle this Bundesliga as well. There we go. But yeah, big up there, Nigel. Many thanks, Jack, mods and chat. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Big up there, Nigel. You too, matey. As I said, we got another 3 minutes left. Chat, but yeah, and we have a lovely rest of your night as well. Everyone jumping off very soon. We're 3 likes off 30. Chat, if we can get that before we do head off, it'd be massively appreciated, everyone. Yeah, we're on 27 likes. But get your man in the matches in this evening. For me, it's got to be Ruben Diaz. But over the 2 legs, it's got to be Erling Haaland. Ooh, is there a foul there? But yeah, we played half of the additional time here. It was 5 minutes added on. City just going to see this out now. So, yeah, I'm saying it now, chat. Bayern aren't winning the Bundesliga this season. I know they've obviously, what are they, 2 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund? It wasn't for Dortmund last week. Bottling a 3-2 lead in what, the 97th minute? Dortmund would have been on level points. But Bayern, it's going to be like it has been tonight. Letting down by the attackers, really. Not really scoring enough goals. Is there a foul there in the build-up? Obviously, Akanji's down, the ex-Borussia Dortmund centre-half. You can understand if someone's from the Bayern team's left a foot in there. Thomas Tuchel, if you're just tuning in, he was sent to the naughty step by the referee. He was sent off 10 minutes ago. Probably the most obvious red card. He got an early yellow card in the first half, but he was literally screaming at the referee all game. Tell you what, I know Tell's not had a lot of minutes this evening, but since he's come on, I don't know why they're not playing Tell. I know he's young and he's got a bright future, but I'd be playing him ahead of Moteng every day of the week. But yeah, big up there, Jay. Gotta go now, mate. Amazing. Great stream as always. Big up there, Jay. Thank you for tuning in, mate. And have a fantastic rest of your evening. Are you peeling for handball there? Looks like it did strike the player's arm there, but yeah, have a good night all. Big up there, Mark. But yeah, big up there, Nigel. Yeah, I'll be in the comments there, Nigel. Top lads, them. The day trippers. I'd like to get a couple of lads on when they're free anyway, but I know they're busy with all the shows that they do. But I'll see you in the comments, Nigel. I'll be whacking that on once we've finished here. But yeah. Many thanks, Jack, mods and chats. But big up, chat. So that is Manchester City, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, and of course, AC Milan, all into the semi-finals of this season's Champions League. But similar, like we've seen from Bayern Munich this season, disappointing in the final third of the pitch. But what a professional performance by Manchester City. The work was done in the first leg, as we knew. But Erling Haaland's putting City into the lead in the 57th minute with a great counter-attack, and Kimmich from the penalty spot on the 83rd minute, but wasn't to be. And yet again, Erling Haaland haunts but Bayern Munich again. He's made a career of that in the Bundesliga. But big up there, chat. Obviously, nice one there, Mark. But yeah, great watch along, Jack. Thank you to every single one of you, everyone. Really do appreciate all the support. If you don't get your notification tomorrow, chat, we will be live for Juventus Sporting Lisbon at 7:45 on the channel. See you then anyway. But if you haven't checked out the latest short on the channel as well, I did put a video up about Mason Mount. Let me know your thoughts on that transfer. What don't you like about the potential sign of Mount? If you're in the positive camp of potentially liking to see him in a red shirt in the summer, let us know on that short video anyway. But Reds and rival fans as well, and every single one of you for tuning in. Have a lovely rest of your night. Congratulations, City. Massive, you deserve that. And yeah, tell you what, we've got 2 cracking semi-finals on the horizon, which of course we'll be covering. But for now, everyone, have a lovely rest of your night or morning, wherever you are watching around the globe. We'll see you tomorrow evening for another watch along. Ta-ra.